can you take a lot from him? I mean, because you guys don't play the same position, and you like are living by a different set of rules than what he gets to live by. So what can you actually take from his recruitment?
Definitely managing your time, I would say. He's done a great job of that, and obviously he was interested in every school that's interested. I'm interested in every school that's interested in me. It's not a lot for me to go anywhere.
How is the conversation different from when you're sitting in on teams trying to recruit him versus you being a quarterback? How they may be wanting to be talking to you? Because I would assume they would like you to commit in the next 6 months just so you can be a leader of a class.
Yeah, that's definitely the ideal time to commit, especially for quarterbacks. It's just a different position, and every school only takes one quarterback. So.
What was the conversation like when he told you that he was going to pick last time?
It was pretty cool. He came into mind. I kind of knew he was going to go to Ohio State. I mean, that was definitely one of his top schools, obviously. But it was about 2 weeks ago was the night he made it for sure he's going to go to Ohio State, and it's awesome to see.
Is there anything you learned from Luke's recruitment that maybe you could apply to your own? For example, maybe you see how coaches talk to players, you see what things are like on visits. Like, is there anything that you got from this experience that you can use to make an informed decision for yourself?
Yeah, I'm definitely one step ahead of the game for my brother, and I've gone to a lot of places where he's gone, and so I'm already like one step ahead of the process. And this year I'm really gonna go hard in the summer. I'll probably get down to public school.
Do you feel any pressure to follow, Luke to Columbus at all?
I don't feel any pressure, but I know that pressure is going to come to me. But I don't feel any pressure.
What was that? I mean, he was talking about how much that visit was important when Ryan and Justin Ryan and Dennis came here a couple days after the race. What was that like for you? I mean, to be a part of that, to see your brother around those coaches and to kind of see him interact right before he makes that decision.
Are you talking about the visit he went to?
No, the visit when they came here.
Oh, when they came for the basketball game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely really cool to see, especially Coach Dennis coming. We're talking about a freshman in high school, Ohio State quarterback coach, coming to freshman high school basketball team. It's crazy because they have so much going on, obviously, and can only do so much. It's pretty cool to see.
Do you have a visit schedule for this spring or the summer or anything like that? Do you know what schools are going to be taking trips to?
So I'm looking at going to a couple spring practices.
For the Buckeyes?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Ohio State probably, and then I'll probably hit up Michigan for spring practice and Notre Dame. And then I'm going to go on a southern trip probably later in July, June or July.
You had mentioned like the timeline, for quarterbacks in your class, maybe wanting to make earlier commitments or whatever. What kind of timeline do you have personally for yourself, like when you would like to narrow it down to certain schools and so forth?
That's a good question, but my example is Malachi Nelson, how he committed, I think, before his junior year, after sophomore year. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But, you want to commit early as a quarterback, as early as possible to get that class rolling, recruiting other guys.